Morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message about our journey for our big dreams. And what I mean by going for your big dreams is living the most authentic life, honestly, right? Living the life that you know you were meant for and going for the things and doing the things that you know light you up, make you feel fulfilled, and just being the best you, right? Um, yeah, because we live our lives and we get told a lot about what we should be doing. We get told that we should do this or we should do that, or we shouldn't do this or we shouldn't do that. And that's crazy. And this family doesn't do that. And tradition states that rah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Well, inside, there's a little voice, a little spark that's like, oh, but I really want to do this thing over here. And everybody over here is telling me that that's not okay. But that feels right. That feels like what I should be doing. And so we get cajoled, tortured sometimes into not doing what we know is right for us. We get shamed into doing what others expect or want of us to do. Um, it's the trope of, in a family of doctors, somebody wants to be an artist and they're like, "No, you need to be a doctor." Or somebody in a family of, you know, retail workers, like they've always worked in retail or always worked on a farm or what have you. Somebody wants to be a doctor and they're like, there is no way you are ever gonna nobody has ever gone to college, nobody's ever done the thing, nobody's ever become a doctor. You can't, or a lawyer or whatever. It's like there is no way that's gonna happen. We are not those people, right? But then there's also the stories of those people going, "No, I'm gonna do this." And they make it happen. What? Because they're living their big dream. They're living their divine spark. They're actually following that. And there are trials and tribulations along the way. That's just what life is kind of about, right? Making it through all the different trials and tribulations so that you learn the skills and the have the tools for what's coming next, right? And the adventures along the way. And when you're going for your big dream, when you're following that divine spark within you, that becomes the perception. It's like, oh, I'm gaining skills. I'm learning some lessons. I'm getting something out of this that will make that big dream even better. And so they don't become as dark, if you will. The trials and the tribulations, they they they're still hard, they're still, emotional, they're still all the things, but there's something within that makes it a tad easier to go through. Because you have this perception of like you're gaining something out of it. You're actually getting something about going through all of this stuff, all the shift, right? So, um, yeah. So there's some musings for you as I'm shuffling the cards. So, um, yeah. So we're using. just ideas rambling through my heads. Um, so we're using Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for this message that we're listening for from the universe to come through. And as I'm shuffling the cards, let's do a little meditation. So putting your feet on the ground, getting comfortable in your chair, um, just getting in touch with your body, taking a deep breath. Mm. Settling into your body. And I want you to feel what feels good. Like, what are the areas in your body that feel good, that feel strong, that feel capable? And just thank them. Thank those areas for working, for just being exactly what they need to be and doing exactly what they need to do. And then I want you to feel the areas that don't feel so good. Feel the areas that are kind of naggy, that are painful, maybe injured and trying to heal. And just send those areas some love. Imagine some healing light around them. And think about those areas that are the chronic tension areas, the areas that have always hurt, that have always been tense, that have always held some kind of pain. And I want you to realize that those areas are areas that in which your body is protecting you. Your body is keeping you safe. It's ever vigilant. It's always on guard. And it's just waiting to ensure that you do not get hurt. And I want you to realize that these spaces, these chronic spaces of tension, of stress, that they started a long time ago, a very long time ago. And the initial experience that caused this area to tighten up and to protect is no longer here. And you don't even have to remember what it was. You just know that it's not here. It's not here right this minute. It's not here in this day and age. You're an adult now. You've got life experience. You've got some tools. You know how to deal with whatever it was. And so the body doesn't need to be hypervigilant anymore. You can allow the body to relax, the muscles to let go a little bit. And as you inform your body of this, as the body is thinking about it and being like, I don't know. And maybe it's trying to relax a little, and maybe it understands, and maybe it doesn't. but you just keep sending that message to those areas. I've got this. I'm not young anymore. I'm capable. I'm an adult. That situation no longer has hold over me. You can release. You can relax. And as your body is doing that, taking in that information, trying its best to release that hold of protection, I want you to go into your heart. Focus into your heart center and imagine seeing all the blocks and boundaries that have been placed around your heart for safekeeping, for protection, and know that their job is also done. You've grown. You have the tools. And I want you to slide behind those boundaries. And I want you to see your divine spark. It's never gone out. It's just been hidden and protected because it was vulnerable at one point in time. You've grown. You've gained experiences. You've gained tools. And you know how to deal with those things that could have harmed it. And as you are there with your divine spark, I want you to see that it is glowing brightly. And as you pay more attention to it, it gets even brighter and even brighter. And as the trust builds, as your healing occurs, that divine spark grows even brighter, and the walls that protect it start to crumble. Not a stripping away, leaving a fearful, incapable thing exposed, but the falling away of what is no longer needed because what's behind it is strong and capable. You are strong and capable. And there may be some areas of tenderness in which those walls still need to be there until you know that you are strong, until you can trust that you are capable, and that that situation no longer exists. And as you grow, as you pay attention to your divine spark, it grows and it glows and it shines and it's exuberant and joyful and happy. And that light shines through. It shines through all the cracks and the fissures and the edges of the walls and the doorways and all the things to shine out into your body and into the world. And now I would like you, as that light is shining, as you are noticing and witnessing that light becoming so bright, I want you to imagine the soles of your feet opening up and reaching out into the earth energy and inviting it in. That energy of creativity, that energy of life force. And I want you to bring that energy in. And it fills your feet, into your ankles, up your legs, into your knees, up your thighs, into your torso. That life-bringing force, that creative nature. And it goes and finds the areas of injury to heal, to knit back together, to carry away what no longer works. And as that energy rises into your torso and up into your arms, and your shoulders and down your arms and up into your neck, into your head, it connects with that divine spark. And it lends its creativity to it. So that we can do this, we can build this, we can make this happen, we can create this dream life just by being authentic. And as those two things are connecting, I want you to open up the top of your head and I want you to reach out and invite in the universe, the knowledge, the vastness, the connectivity, and bringing that into your body, into your soul. And as that energy comes down into your mind and it flows behind your eyes, you begin to see your path, your vision, your way forward. It's illuminated with starshine, and you see the twists and turns, the hills and the valleys, the obstacles, and you also see that the tools are right there, the lessons along the way that you need to learn to navigate those obstacles, to make it to your big dream, your most authentic life. And as that energy flows down between your ears, you start to hear the messages that were meant just for you. The calling of your big dream. And everything else turns to white noise. And as that energy moves down into your throat, it touches your voice. It seeps behind all the boundaries around your voice, telling you that you need to be small and stay hidden and quiet. And it lends its strength and knowledge so that you can speak clearly, so that you can speak about your big dream with clarity and compassion. And as that energy moves down into your body, down your neck, into your shoulders, down your arms, filling your torso, going down into your legs, your knees, your ankles, your feet. And at that heart center, it also connects with your divine spark. That spark that the universe gave to you when you were born. Your gift, your special gift to this world. that only you can bring in your way. There may be similar gifts out there, but none of them bring it the way you do. And they all connect together to make the bigger gift. And they're all needed. They're all links in the chain. Bringing your gift to the world. And your divine spark grows ever brighter. Letting its light shine, touching every cell in your body, and then shining outward into the world. Our card for today. She feels, she knows. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but as more of a softer, gentle knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you, and you are asked to honor it. You will know which insight it is at the right time. Your heart will tell you. You are therefore being asked to rely upon the clarity that is coming to you now or has just recently come. Gently but firmly from that place of knowing, intend to act and take your next steps forward. This oracle comes to you with guidance, particularly about long range or long term developments. Something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is of importance. Although you will only have a dim sense of that possibility at best. The situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are and how you are being helped onto the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. You are being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. Sometimes this warrants change or even temporary restrictions in the short term. If you can't see how the present can possibly become what you sense the future to be, this message is especially relevant. Through the natural process of transformation, great leaps are indeed possible. You simply must be prepared to surrender into the process with absolute trust. This oracle brings you specific guidance. The situations in your current life are particularly geared towards a more significant manifestation that is coming to you according to your life path and purpose. This is a stage of preparation and of building a foundation that will hold you strong and centered as your creative journey unfolds and your life path becomes ever more brilliant and luminous. So keep plugging away, remain patient, but most of all, be hopeful and trust in the light you sense ahead of you. For it is the light that is within you, simply revealed more fully. And all that is happening now is happening to that end. She feels, she knows. You feel, you know. Let's do the healing process. This says stand with your feet at hip width and your arms loosely, comfortably at your sides, slightly away from your body. But it's okay if you're sitting too. Say aloud, I feel the light of all that I am and will be unfolding from within me now. Stand or sit still and rest your eyes on one point, or lightly close them if you can do so easily without compromising your balance. Feel, sense, imagine, or perceive that there is a pure light switched on inside of you, almost as if an internal light switch was flicked on. Perceive or feel that the light is growing brighter, bigger, wider, and more radiant. Allow it to shine outwards from within you, as if there was a vibrant sun at the center of your being, with its rays extended outwards in all directions. You are radiant, glowing being. Can you feel the joy and uplifting happiness of this? When you are ready, say, I surrender what is into the loving fire of transformation, the light of which illuminates the present and manifests the future in the highest creative expression of unconditional love. Be with that inner light several moments, and then place as much of your intention as possible into your feet, feeling the connection to the ground beneath you. Feel the present moment by being aware of the physical sensations of your feet. Feel the coolness or the warmth. Are they tingly, cold, or stiff, and in need of some flexing or stretching? Move your feet as you wish, and in your own time, open your eyes, move around, and return to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. She feels, she knows. You feel, you know. Oh, you are connected to you. You're the only one that's with you 24/7. Stay connected to that divine spark within you. Let it shine the way, your way to becoming your most authentic self. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this morning musing. If you have been enjoying these, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. bell that's up above that will notify you when I go live next, which I do every morning. Be in touch with yourself. Feel where you think you're going. Like, follow that intuition. Listen quietly and go out there and be awesome today. As a Instagram influencer, I can't remember Alicia. I can't remember her name, but say, go out there and be great in their face. Yeah, I'm tragically Caucasian. She's not. She's awesome. But yeah, go out there, be great, be you, be authentic. You feel it, you know it. Just go out there and follow your dream. There's never anything wrong with that. Keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this, and I'll see you tomorrow.